for the most accurate forecast in the Ozarks.
Well, right now it's cold and quiet, but things are about to change pretty quickly. We are in for a wet, cold pattern starting tomorrow and continuing through the rest of the week. So let's get into it. Right now, what we're finding is quiet weather across the region. In the west, we have a storm swirling across Southern California. This is the storm that will move through New Year's Eve night. We're also going to have a cold front moving through ahead of that storm on Wednesday. Both of those features are going to generate big rounds of precipitation across the area. We're talking inches of precipitation by the end of the week. Right now, though, we're not finding any wet conditions. We've got partly starry to mostly cloudy skies with that high cloudiness that's moving through. Temperatures, they'll continue to sort of settle out around 30 or 31 for a low. 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, precipitation is beginning to make its way into southwest Missouri. Now, we've got the colder air in place. And as that precipitation moves in, there's likely going to be a mixture of sleet, freezing rain, and rain as it moves into the area. And it looks like areas, especially along and north of the interstate, are going to be favored for this. The precipitation, though, is a quick hitting round, and it's coming through during the daylight hours. So I'm really not expecting much, if any, impacts to travel where it does occur. This is 9 o'clock. You can see here in Springfield at 9 o'clock, still got that risk for a little bit of light freezing rain or rain. It looks like by late morning, though, the precipitation is moving out, and the rest of Tuesday just looks cloudy and cold and maybe a little on the damp side, with temperatures slowly warming through the 30s up to about 40 by the end of the day. But look off to the west, temperatures quite a bit warmer, 49 in Joplin, 50 in Tulsa at 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. That warmer air spreads east and northeast across the area Tuesday night. It also looks like we're probably going to have some maybe drizzle or very patchy light showers overnight Tuesday night, and the risk, I think, of some fog, maybe dense fog, especially across south central areas of Missouri. By 7 o'clock in the morning, cold front is making good progress across the area. It looks like we see a morning high, and this may be right around sunrise or a little before sunrise here in Springfield, of about 50 or 51. Temperatures will quickly tumble, though, back through the 40s and into the 30s, and that rain will continue through the morning hours, and it will continue, I think, into the afternoon hours on Wednesday before tapering off from the northwest. Notice how temperatures sort of hold steady in the 30s throughout the afternoon hours on Wednesday. And this is going to be a big soaking rainfall. Looks like most locations picking up about an inch, some areas as much as an inch and a half of rainfall, maybe a little bit lighter across north central Arkansas and south central Missouri. Then the next storm takes shape as that chunk of upper level energy that I showed you over Southern California makes its trek across Texas and then starts to lift to the north. And that will help to generate an area of low pressure at the surface on that front to our south. Now, we are going to have cold air come in behind that front on Wednesday, and it's still going to be there on New Year's Eve. So I think as the precipitation moves in, there is going to be the risk, at least initially, for a light wintry mix of freezing rain and sleet. It looks now, though, like temperatures will slowly warm throughout the evening hours Thursday night, and that will push temperatures above freezing, changing everything over to a cold rain. And I think we'll find that cold rain into Friday morning. But as we get into Friday afternoon and as temperatures cool higher up in the atmosphere, I think there will be the risk of maybe some light snow showers or flurries, maybe by late afternoon on Friday through Friday night before coming to an end early on Saturday. So we're still several days out from this, but right now I think this is going to be mainly a rain event for areas near and south of the state line. Where it's more questionable is probably from about Highway 60 and north. I think at least on the front end of this, we could have that wintry mix before it changes over to a cold rain. And then again, we could wrap things up Friday afternoon into Friday night with some light snow showers or flurries. One thing is for certain, we're going to see another wave of soaking rainfall. In fact, it looks like for Thursday through Friday, we're going to pick up another 1 to 2 inches of rainfall across the area. So when all is said and done, by the end of this week, most places will have picked up between 2 and 4 inches of rainfall. That's how we're ending 2020. As we get into 2021, though, you can see sun making a return on Saturday. Highs near 40, better on Sunday with highs near 50, and Monday looking even better still as we're going to find highs in the 50s. And that's kind of the way it's gone this winter. The cold comes, but it doesn't stick around too long, and then things warm back up.
I know. It seems like we've had some really cold spouts, but a lot of mild days in there.
Very brief bursts of cold in a sea of warmth over the month of December.
For everyone.
Yeah.
All right, Jamie, thank you. Well, still to come here tonight, giving back in the midst of